My name is Derrick Clifton. I'm a senior in school communication, and the reason why I'm sharing my story is because, I feel it's important that when we talk about diversity that we include all parts of the picture, not only, race and ethnicity, but also things like sexual orientation, gender identity. As somebody who identifies as queer, I've had to deal with the brunt of discrimination on this campus in various forms, but overt, and one of the most overt forms that I had to deal with was actually here at SPAC, and I was just here having a typical evening workout one day fall of my junior year, and was talking with a student that I had previously dated, and they hadn't talked in a while, so we were just having a normal conversation, just catching up, how's life, things like that. And a really angry patron who I guess had been eavesdropping on our conversation upstairs in the weight room felt, I guess, so compelled in his distaste or whatever about me or this other person that this guy just decides to just spit at me. And it didn't land on me, but it went in my direction. It ended up landing on the floor, but he gave me a really hard stare as he was approaching me and as he left. And he proceeded to exit. And I sat there for about a couple of seconds in disbelief. I was like, wait a minute, did that just happen? What do I do now? And I remember feeling a sense of anger, confusion, and then needing to take action. So I went down and got the SPAC manager, talked to the police. When they got here later on, I missed dinner that night. I was on my way to a meeting. People's witnessed it, they reported it, but the police never really handled it. I didn't hear anything about it from the police until the Daily reported a story about it. And they called and decided to update me and said that they tried to investigate it but couldn't find him on a security camera, and they really didn't do anything to try to follow up with anybody about it and let me know what was going on. So there was some mishandling on their end as well. And I think it's important that not only members of our community be aware of their behavior, but also people who are working for this community, like the police and administrators, understand the reasons why we need, extra resources for things like an LGBT resource center, more staff. That way they can do more trainings with the police, more trainings with students and organizations, so that everybody in this campus is aware that, regardless of how you may feel about people who come from different sexual orientations or gender identities, that they at least deserve a baseline level of respect and civility. And I'm sharing my story because it's something I've had to deal with for years, even before I got to Northwestern. And, I would hope that in the time that, follows after I'm gone, that this environment can become much better for someone like me.